Where there is one, there is an infestation. This will sustain me in my darkest hour.
Okay.
Our brothers in arms need our help. Let us hurry.
Changing magazine.
The Imperium's hammer rises to strike.
Clear a blast range.
I am airborne ready. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long. Take flight and let terror fall. Another alien falls to the Imperium's keen blade. Ravener underfoot. Wrath shall break. Avenging angel at your disposal. Take heed. Lictors to seek the art. Calibrate your aim, brother. Xenos lurker stamped out. Tyrannid canker sighted. A neuroprobe revealed itself. Heard Xenos cretin there. Jump pack refueled. Sight unseen. The liquid stirs no more. Avenging angel at your disposal. For the Emperor!
Well, all in all, a pretty clean run so far. We got ourselves a tactical, bulwark, and a good old Justica hammer slam. When you're playing on absolute difficulty and hard stratagems, time typically isn't your friend, so you want to be clearing enemies as quickly as possible. However, it's not an absolute must rule. You do have some leeway. The most important thing is that you clear with efficiency. Yeah? Move together as a group, take out your enemies as required, you know? And do not hesitate. Do not hesitate to engage in combat. Do not hesitate to You know, be willing to outduel your enemy, yeah? And, you know,
That pitiful Xenos was but
you know, don't be afraid to duel enemies, and also don't be afraid to, you know, at times, if you see enemies in different directions, trust in your allies to get their job done. You handle your duties, and they handle theirs. All right. That is a completely valid type of play, particularly at the highest end. Right? It's something that everyone has to, you know, get used to. You have to kind of expect it, that people will perform their duties, you know. And
a lictor hunts us, veiled by alien stealth. The Xenos infestation is stemmed. Don't look me! I still have explosives to place, brothers. Rain cleansing fire.
and when you have, you know,
The hive tide will reach your position.
when you have multiple enemies, trust that you and your allies will be able to take out said enemies.
And lure that Xenos Colossus into the kill zone.
I know for a lot of people that seems like a very risky thing, you know, to put your game in your hands in the fate of others, but it's something that you're just gonna have to do to some extent. And be willing to come up clutch. You know, if things go south, whether because your teammates are new or because things just happen, you just happen to get unlucky spawns or whatever, be ready to come out clutch. You know, and that only comes with experience. You need to get the reps in. One thing that a lot of players who are still very new at the game don't realize is that the only way you're ever going to get better is to just have reps, like constantly play rounds over and over again, gaining experience and watching other players. Right? When you watch players who are better than you and you see how they perform, it gives you information on how you will become better, and in the end it will actually end up influencing your playstyle, and it will make you a better player for it.
Astartes! We were not expecting such illustrious company in
And you know, the community at large, you know, for Space Marines 2, has definitely become stronger today than it was at its inception. Right? A lot of players have definitely moved on to the, as you can see up here, Prestige 4 level 25 category. And once they've hit that point, like usually they've got enough experience to be able to handle a myriad of situations, and they're capable of taking care of themselves in like crunch time. So, you know, trust in that. You know? And the more you keep playing, the more you'll encounter these people.
The Emperor guide our lasguns to your support.
And when you do, you'll see people performing at like the highest levels and be like, you know, I can be one to replicate that. And that sort of thinking is what will continuously help you improve, and it'll make you a better player. And then, just as, you know, you see someone who came up clutch and helped you, well, you'll be the one to come up clutch and help out that person, the next person. And that's a good thing, you know. If you have the heroic Thunderhammer, you can take up this position here. The reason why is because it, from this position here, you can basically just infinitely stall the enemy, constantly knocking them off the wall, and putting the lightning field, which basically slows them down and kills them if ever they try to get up the wall. Like, they just won't be able to make it up. And for any that do, you just knock them back down. And you just end up doing this repeatedly.
You have its attention. It is moving to intercept. Apply more pressure.
You can do the same thing with a power sword as well. Do a single attack, wait, and then do a cleaving power will. It'll pretty much have the same effect. So, you know, both an assault, a bulwark, and even a tech marine can handle this segment pretty damn easily. Tech marine, though, it depends on like if you bring the power sword with you. Sometimes they'll prefer to bring like Argent Edge, or some might bring a power axe. So in those cases, I wouldn't recommend like try to hard hold a corner. Not a particularly great strategy. It's best to like hold one of those walls if you're using an AoE cleave weapon.
Detonation complete.
Delta Wing, we have given the infernal Xenos a fitting burial.
It is not dead.
Our tactics were sound.
The swarm would go feral without their connection to the hive mind, but their focus is still on the relay. Reports confirm the lieutenant's assessment.
And earlier in the mission, when as soon as the Neurothrope spawned, I pinged it, and then the tactical went straight to work. Tactical is probably still up there as the best class to deal with thropes. Tactical and sniper, it's their job. You leave it to them, and you trust in them. As an assault or bulwark, you deal with the melee enemies like the Raveners and the Lictors, right? And the Hordes of Majoris, right? You deal with them so that your range partner does not have to. Right? If you're a Vanguard, if you're an Assault, if you're a Bulwark, you deal with the frontline melee enemies so that your Tactical, your Heavy, and your Sniper and Tech Marine can handle their duties from a distance. Tech Marine is the one class that can actually get into the thick of it. It is probably the most melee proficient of the ranged classes. That said, it also has the most risky playstyle because its combat style is wholly unique. There's no other class that has the combat style that the Tech Marine has. But, don't let that intimidate you. And instead, use it as an opportunity to practice something new.
Purification by right grenade. The world this Xenos sought to conceal, now consumes its
I saw a Ravener as well.
Releasing frag grenade. Take flight and let terror fall. Do not let that one come to reinforcement.
And the throats are... Oh wait, hang on. Whoa! Okay.
I'm free. And you
Oh, thank you.
will know my wrath.
Good timing. Thank you very much.
Xenos hunger jump pack refuel.
So I don't have to use any stims.
That Ravener should carve no
Excellent work.
It may still attempt to ambush us. Prepare yourself.
Advanced conditioning. That's why the contested health was around for as long as it was. It bought time to get the execution off of the Majoris.
It will not escape judgment.
So when you're playing Bulwark, there's a bit of an argument in the community: is advanced conditioning better, or is the one that gives an armor shot back every 30 seconds better? Honestly, my personal opinion is it just comes down to your preference. They are both good in any given situation, right? There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and you'll find, right, the more that you play, you'll realize that the only honest answer is you choose what works for you, right? Take advanced conditioning if you're using weapons that can either, right? You're either using a block weapon or you are using armor return on gun strikes. In that case, advanced conditioning is a perfectly fine option, right? If you don't have that, then take the one that gives you shield back every 30 seconds. They're both perfectly fine options.
Where shall I start? Brothers, rally to me at the path.
In the end, you go with what's comfortable for you and what makes you feel very much at ease in your combat style. Don't force yourself to pick something that makes you feel very uncomfortable.
Rises to strike. Deploying grenade. We as an angel of death. I shall suffer your foray for only so long. Another alien falls to the Imperium's key.
That is no death spasm.
My skin crawls with the alien's thoughts.
And GG.
Going in for the kill.
Going in for the kill. Good, go get him, Quartus. And GG. There we go. Very simple mission.